Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope and Brooke will have a furious sweepstakes while Steffi and Taylor party at the Precipice house. Heather Tom was tapped to write, direct and act in this special show to celebrate Women's History Month as well as her 35th anniversary in detergents. We will see Brooke, Hope, Taylor, Steffi, Katie and Donna. The mama-son theme will play out in colorful ways, starting with Taylor and Steffi's common festivity at the Precipice house. Between the Foresters' commercial palm and Ridge's decision to be with Taylor, there'll be multiple reasons to snub. Steffi and Taylor will dance around as they partake some laughs on Thursday's occasion. It looks like Taylor and Steffi will indeed belt some milkshakes together, so they'll really be on pall 9. Hope and Brooke, on the other hand, will both be at a major low point. The two of them will play the blame game at Brooke's place, so Hope's fight with her mama will snappily helical out of control. Brooke will have compassion over Hope's lost line or the news of her bifurcation with Carter. Since Hope is taking responsibility, Brooke will act like her son principally brought this on herself. Hope will hurl plenitude of cuts Brooke's way regarding her history and her pathetic soliciting when it comes to Ridge. Once Hope pushes Brooke over the edge, Brooke will order Hope out of her house and nearly get slided over it. Katie will snare Hope's arm before she can smack Brooke's face and will work to restore peace between them. Despite all the chaos, Katie will make a vaticination about Brooke and Hope working through the conflict if they try hard enough. In the end, Hope will break down in Brooke's arms as she admits she's sorry and reminds her mama that she loves her. There'll be some other scenes that concentrate on Katie and Donna, so they'll reflect on recollections of their mama on Thursday's show. Donna and Katie will also be part of some group scenes with Hope and Brooke as they partake some Logan family moments. Brooke throwing Hope out of her house before Katie stops this from getting a poke showdown. Heather Tom pulled triadic duty on this special show since she wrote it, directed it and plays one of the starring places in it as well. This each womanish occasion will state in honor of Women's History Month and will punctuate some of the mama-son connections on oil. That brings us to this Skulk Peep videotape since it contains some juicy drama between Hope and Brooke. In the clip, Brooke can be seen angrily yelling at Hope to get out of her house. Hope dazes there in gashes and nearly slaps Brooke before Katie way in front of Hope to intermediate. As the videotape continues, Hope nearly rushes out the door before Brooke putatively has a change of heart about remonstrating her out. As Brooke reaches for her son, a still tearful Hope falls into her mama-esque grasp and apologizes before declaring that she loves her. Some violent scenes are on the way, so B&B suckers will be eager to see how everything plays out. Of course, observers were formerly given some hints about what's ahead in the earlier exercise videotape for the week of March 24th to 28th. Brooke's about to gossip out some tough love and will refuse to give Hope sympathy since she isn't taking responsibility for her conduct. It's easy to see how that'll figure to the emotional moments from this new ET videotape, so everything will come together for an instigative occasion. Taylor, Steffi and Donna will also be part of the action. Suckers will see them reflect on the history and make some prognostications about what the future holds. It promises to be a day filled to the brim with drama, and you wouldn't want to miss a second of the show. Brooke and Taylor have been fighting for Ridge's heart for decades. For a while, Brooke and Taylor indeed sounded to bond over neither of them choosing Ridge, but of ours, that didn't last. Brooke and Ridge were together apparently for good because they were each other's fortune. Taylor left Los Angeles, and she went off to try to concentrate on herself and get over Ridge. Taylor returned to Los Angeles, swearing that she wasn't there for Ridge. Brooke felt confident in what she had with Ridge because, this time, he'd truly chosen her. Of course, Hope teamed up with Carter for some funny business at Forester Creations, and they took the company down from the Foresters. Ridge called Hope a whine, and Brooke got frenetic. That move led to Ridge running straight to Taylor, and it wasn't long before they hooked up again. Still, Brooke has completely given up. She decided to fight for Ridge indeed though Taylor argued with her. Taylor walks in on Brooke and Ridge. Over at the cabin, Hope enthusiasms over the treason. Meanwhile, Carter remains loyal. Brooke to keep asking Ridge to reunite. Brooke indeed planted a kiss on her ex-husband's lips. It seems Brook thinks with the preemption reversed, she can go back to being with Ridge. It's likely not going to go her way, however. Just as Brook is soliciting Ridge to reunite, guess who walks in? That's right, Ridge's current squeeze, Taylor. The psychologist formally knows what's going on. Taylor has said that she doesn't need a man, but also said that she is upset about Brook. Taylor might know that Ridge loves her, but she could still worry about Brook's influence. Indeed, if Brook makes a good argument, Ridge might still pick Taylor. In the end, however, Ridge might remain equivocal indeed after he makes his choice. After all, he has long and complicated histories with both women. Ridge knows that indeed if he really wants Brook, there's no way Steffi would allow that to be. Steffi worked hard to bring her parents back together, and wouldn't want Brook ruining it now. Ridge knows all of this, so unless he wants further conflict and dissension, he'll probably just stay with Taylor. Hope will continue to rage over being betrayed. Carter contended with Hope to understand his perspective. The Golden doesn't understand and presumably no way will. Hope is furious and will presumably continue lashing out. Despite Hope telling the COO it's over, Carter will remain loyal. So, what does this mean for Carter as well as Daphne? Over in Carter's court, he'll remain loyal in his love for Hope. Still, the Forrester family now has Carter back. So, their coming move will presumably be to stop Carter from running after Hope. That's where Daphne will come by. There's heavy enterprise that suckers might no longer see Liam Spencer as frequently on the oil as they did ahead. That's because there are rumors swirling on social media that the character's portrayer, Scott Clifton, might be leaving the show. He might indeed have one bottom out the door. They wouldn't be surprised at all. Indeed, though both Liam Spencer and his love rival Thomas were both major chief on the show, they haven't had a plot for a veritably long time. In fact, both feel to be missing from the show, and it does feel like a lot of people have noticed. Not only that, but the Bold and the Beautiful suckers have also made it clear that they're tired of all the same love triangles that include Liam, Thomas, Steffi, and Hope. It's time for commodity new. That's why other manly characters have been taking center stage, including Carter Walton. Indeed, though he's presently involved in a little love triangle of his own with Hope and Daphne, suckers are drinking these new pairings as it's an important demanded breath of fresh air on the show. Now, as far as whether or not we will be seeing Liam Spencer back on the show anytime soon, remains to be seen. So far the directors of The Bold and the Beautiful haven't made any commentary about the matter, nor have they said anything about the status of Scott Clifton's contract. Also again, if there's anything that we've learned about day TV over the times, it's that you can always anticipate the unanticipated. Watch this space for further.